Hey everyone, welcome back to the Middleweight Training Camp series. It's been a few days, but we're back to business. We're looking at Daniel Jacobs today, the Miracle Man. I've seen this guy fight a lot. He was at his peak when I was watching boxing a lot. So he's an 84, he's a boxer puncher, 88 vitality, 86 stamina, 88 speed, 90 strength, that's interesting, 86 defense, and 86 heart. Let's see what his traits are. So Bomber 1. Increased damage of power punch straight punches thrown to the head by 25%. That's good. Increased flash knockdown chance on power punches thrown by 50%. Ooh, that's interesting. Knockout artist. Increased chance to flash knock opponent down with punches, just punches, not power punches, by 10%. That's really good. At start of a combo, when throwing a combination of punches, reduce speed of punches by 7% until the combination finishes. But then he has lightning hands, which increased punch speed by 10%. But then he has reduced damage of punches thrown by 3%. So that kind of balances out his knockout artist and at a start of a combo. What a weird set of traits. What do you think about that?
Well, that start of a combo is interesting because if you're not paying attention to your stamina, that could be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's already decreased by 7%. If your stamina is down, you're going to be like throwing bags of cement.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what that means?
When throwing a combination of punches, reduce speed of punches by 7%. Yeah,
so your reduced speed is down by 7%, and if your stamina is really low,
those are going to be super slow.
Exactly.
So that could be a really like bad thing later in the fight.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say is that that combination of not paying attention to your stamina and that trait could get you into trouble.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what he's at. Let's see. He's at 160, 183 height, 185 reach. So he's going to be big for the division. So let's give him a try. And like usual, we go into Alvarez. Undisputed. Oh, I think I'm going to have to switch to zoomed out camera angle here. Just for continuity, and this I've been finishing it off with zoomed out. But again, I'm going to be switching to ringside dolly. And it's the camera angle that I recommend for most people. Some people don't like it, but for me, I find it works best. Yeah, we got to quickly change these here.
Are those the only two options you get for camera?
Until that new one comes out.
Which is kind of
third person
iffy.
All right, let's see what Daniel Jacobs is about here. Okay, so he's a little slower on the feet, which again, as if you've watched this series before, you know I don't like fighters that skitter around the ring a lot. I like his blocking. His footwork seems good so far. Let's see, his punch animations are good, but he's kind of got the George Groves effect where he's long and can weave out of the punches really easy. But again, I don't think you want to get caught on the inside with these kinds of fighters. They kind of lose all their extension off their punches. Yeah, I think this guy's going to be an outside fighter, but with a bit more pop than George Groves. You know what? I'm actually really liking this guy already.
That's three quick counters
right?
Already, yeah.
He's big for the division, so he's got lots of reach. But like I said before in the George Groves episode, George Groves sucked on the inside, so we'll see if Daniel Jacobs is a little better on the inside. I really like his blocking. Okay, let's make sure we're not gassing ourselves here in the round.
You gotta watch that three-punch combo.
What was it? 3 punches? Or until the combination ends, right?
Yeah, 7% loss in speed until the combination ends. So if you're low in stamina when you're trying to in that, mode.
You can see his combos come off a little slow.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment.
So
yeah, but it doesn't matter when one of them can knock you out.
Yeah, I wonder if he's like supposed to be like kind of a 1-2 guy.
Maybe a 1-2. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's just a 1-2.
Oh, I should have got out of the range of that. Yeah, see, he's not the greatest on the inside like George Groves, but he's going to be really good at countering. He's going to have a good amount of power in his punches, and he's probably going to be a bit more of a like knockout fighter than George Groves, who I feel like would be good at outpointing people. I feel like Daniel Jacobs would kind of be the same way, but he'd be better at knocking him out.
Let's see. Who took that round.
8% stamina. I felt fairly conservative that round, and we did some damage to him. He healed 3%, and he's at 96, so that would have been 6% damage we would have done to him, and he healed through. No, he was 7% damage, and he healed 3. So I feel like this guy's got some good pop on his shots for sure.
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Let's see.
Now you gotta make sure.
He's got good punch speed for sure, especially on his 1-2s. You can see the third punch comes off a little slower because then I guess that's where they start to consider it a combo. But his blocking is really good. I like his blocking a lot. So we're going to be doing another middleweight training camp episode after this. We're going to be doing 2 today because career mode is going to be releasing on the 12th. So we're going to try to get this series all done for when career mode comes out so that there's lots of good content out there for people to learn about the fighters and how to play a little more technical in the game and learn it as new players enter in. I don't know, how do you feel about career mode coming out so soon? And it being the last update until launch.
Well, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, they've already got it sitting on the shelf.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
It's done. It's ready to go. They're just waiting to release it. I don't know if they're doing any background tweaking still.
How can they say that's the last update to launch? Like, it's going to have to kill it. Or people are going to be like, what the hell is this?
Well, we'll see. Only time will tell. We got less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens when it comes out. And
This counterpuncher is gonna
either way, we're going to have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. So I'm going to be doing a kind of serious let's play of career mode when it comes out. My dad's going to be doing more of like a game testing, bug hunting in the career mode. So we're going to have 2 really good series on it coming out and lots of content soon. Another thing I'm concerned about is the game's original title was Esports Boxing Club. They said the name change had nothing to do with alteration of the vision. But if career mode is the last update until full launch, I don't think a single player feature like career mode could consider the game for full launch when it was supposed to originally be an esports game. Shouldn't full launch mean a fleshed out online experience, solid net code, at least a very respectable anti-cheat? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how can career mode mean the game's done when it was supposed to originally be an online-centric game? Okay, so we wasted a little too much stamina there. We got Canelo down to 89 stamina. We got him down to 90% health, so we actually did 6% damage to him that round. I definitely feel like Jacobs has got some good pop on his punches. Might be a little bit of a 1-2 fighter, but you can definitely string combos together with him. It's not awful.
Let's see if they have a plan B after last round.
They've had 1 minute to recover.
Well, in the first 2 rounds, I'm counting a minimum of 10 counters that you've hit him with.
Yeah, he's got good shots.
So if you're countering with this guy and his boosts on straights and flash KOs, you could do something.
Yeah, for sure. The only reason is Canelo has a trait that makes it 25% less likely for him to get flash knocked out. So you won't see the traits really work against
So
someone.
what's the math on that then?
I don't know, right? They basically can't. Look at, there's like 4 counters right there. His individual punch speed and his 1-2 punch speed is really fast.
Okay, so if he's got a 10% increase of flash KO in you, and he's got a 25%
Reduction.
so that means you can still get fucking. You're not doing anything to
No.
Canelo.
So his traits kind of cancel that out.
Basically, his traits cancel that out.
Which is dumb because he's got enough in his fucking power punch traits. I hope they fix that.
Technically, it puts you at minus 15%.
Right? That's something I really hope when the game comes out is they balance it a bit more. Like the fighters that are just ridiculous, basically like Canelo, Sugar Ray, Deontay Wilder. I hope they balance them.
Sure, give them their traits and their special.
Yeah, but not that impactful.
Right. You know, like it's crazy. To the point where you can just spam body shots and
Yeah.
take a guy out in the first round.
So speaking of spam, I'm glad you brought that up. How do you think the flat-footed thing is going to affect people?
I think flat-footed's going to be a really good help with the stamina spammers and the button spammers.
Yeah, that's exactly my thought.
Because it'll put them on their feet
They'll be flat-footed by like round 4, dude.
Oh, sooner than that. Sooner than that. And the thing is, like I've said before, most of those kids usually cake out in the 3rd round.
Yeah, so I think a lot more people are going to be quitting because they're just going to be like, oh, I'm flat-footed already, and they'll quit.
If they can't KO you in the first 3 rounds, and you don't give up, they will either quit or do interesting things.
What do you think flat-footedness will do to that? Do you think it's going to push people out of the game, or are they going to adapt?
Oh, I think initially you're going to just hear a huge collective scream from all these kids. Because they're going to be so pissed. They're
Yeah.
going to be so pissed. But there's still other things you can do to help with that. Flat-footed is just one step.
Right?
Fix the stamina bar itself.
Yeah. Like, look at how good you can duck out of shots with this guy. Did you see that whole sequence?
Yeah.
His blocking's good, his body movement's good, his feet, his like foot speed, I guess you would call it, is fast. And he's got a good lunge. Like, if you pivot back and forth with him, he can lunge really good off his back foot. He's got a good little inside uppercut, too, so I would definitely say his inside fighting is better than that George Groves guy. George Groves just kind of fell apart on the inside. This guy's still got some sauce on the inside.
How's the AI feeling? Is it still
It feels the same.
same?
Yeah.
Same.
Same. Just different face, same.
Same, different face.
Yeah. It's like someone was like, should we make the boxers an individual? Or should they all just be same, different face? Like,
We'll
that's,
see what happens. This is usually, what, 5th, 6th round, the AI
I think, right?
breaks?
It's pretty
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah, it breaks. And then it does nothing, and then you gas out, and then it comes back and kills you.
Right?
Go for speed. The problem with having a chin that everybody
The head animations don't look quite as bad as they did
No,
a couple
remember
weeks
they
ago.
were like out of control for a day or two.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago they were just ridiculous.
You could like spin the guy's head backwards and it would look like his face was just photoshopped there.
I missed the Canelo 360s, though.
I had one in one of my middleweight training
Are you
camps the
still
other day.
recording those, man? Those things,
Yeah.
those things have to be studied.
I had one like my last middleweight training camp. I'm pretty sure. Not the George, or no, it was the George Groves one.
That's AI just doing its own thing.
There's a couple good shots to end the round. Okay, so we're definitely doing good damage to Canelo here. Really good damage. I would really be interested to see what Daniel Jacobs could do against fighters who don't have that flash knockdown reduction trait. I bet you could put people in the dirt with Daniel Jacobs. I would put him at a tier list where you could use him online. 100%. He's in the tier list of being able to use online.
You're only 4 rounds in. Don't get too cocky.
Well, what I rate right away is, especially against Canelo, or say someone the size of Canelo, like him or Sugar Ray Robinson, what works really good are these long fighters who you can just weave back and stuff a counter right in his face.
We figured out what these...
Those are his traits, but I don't know what it means if like one's red or one's green or...
So what are some of his bad traits?
That one that slows his punches down.
Yeah,
That's his only real negative one.
That's interesting.
Now that I'm kind of getting the hang of him more, I'd say he's good on the 1-2, maybe add a 3 at the end. But his combos are still decent because it's not a huge reduction. I guess 7% isn't huge. It's going to be more noticeable at the end. But like, look how easy you can stuff counters in the guy's face. This is why I rate people on an online tier list, because if they're tall enough where you can just do this kind of crap to Canelo or someone like Sugar Ray Robinson really easy, then they immediately get put on my tier list, especially if they've got good traits. Even though he's only an 84, he's going to do really well against the shorter fighters in this division.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match.
Like, look at that.
Shows the skill.
He's got really good blocking.
The respect
Oh, he got a big body shot there.
each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Okay, let's survive the round.
Nice counter shot. Oh, that punch. And he just missed with that left jab.
He's good at fighting off the back foot, too.
Catch and
Really good. at fighting off the back foot.
Do you believe what we are seeing?
I wonder what is going to be the threshold for flat-footedness.
Go either way, 10 seconds.
Like, will it be like 50% stamina or 39? Or you know what I mean? Like, where is it going to start at? You know, that's going to be interesting to see.
It's going to be different for every fighter.
That'll be interesting to see.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Okay, so we're definitely putting a good beat down on him. Canelo AI ain't easy to get low without gassing yourself. We're at 56% stamina going into what round?
Fifth, sixth round.
Fifth, sixth round. So
Lost track.
haven't been that conservative with our punches while we've just been bantering here and reviewing Daniel Jacobs as a whole. But I would say his stamina drain isn't anything out of the ordinary. It's not too low where you couldn't use him against high-rated fighters.
This is one of those situations.
Some of them are like that where they can't recover stamina enough to be considered. Oh, there. See, Jordan out. Round six. Every time.
I called it, dude.
Yes.
Man, I can call it like fucking...
And if you watch these back, people are like, "Oh, it's when when Canelo does a feint power shot, it'll glitch itself out." But it doesn't.
He didn't do anything.
No, exactly.
He literally didn't.
Just got off a stool and it's glitched.
Didn't the round just start?
Yes.
He came to the center. You punched him in the face, and that was it.
Yes. So it's always what my dad and I have figured out, and we have played a lot of AI matches. A lot of people only fight online. My dad and I do a lot of AI fights. It's always round
6.
6 to 7
Somewhere in there.
in there.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
then it might
later.
happen again at 9.
Yeah. So what'll happen now is you just punch and punch and punch and punch and punch. Get him into the red. You'll flash him. He'll cover, and the round will end.
I'm not doing it. I've done it so much.
So then he'll come out in the next round if you don't do anything, and he'll do nothing.
Let's see.
But if you get him flashed in this round, he'll come out the next round, and he will kill you.
I'm just going to hit him in the body a couple times.
It's so predictable.
Like, how can they be releasing career mode? If career mode comes out and this is happening,
Yeah, but this career mode's going to be more dudes fighting dudes. That's fine as long as they got the internet issues.
no,
worked out,
career
that's
mode
fine.
is offline. They're not doing online career mode. It's single player, dude.
You can't go online and fight another dude that made his character.
No,
in
not
career
yet.
mode and,
Even though they promised it, not yet.
Oh wow, this is weak sauce.
Yeah, career mode is all offline,
Where's Turk?
right?
9 seconds.
So if the AI is doing this, what if it does this in career mode? People are gonna lynch Steel City. Literally lynch Steel City.
Yeah, but if it does this, then they'll just have a killer record, right? Because you'll beat the AI every time it
Yeah,
glitches
the real people who want to play the game will
out.
complain.
The kids are going to be still.
I'm really interested
screaming about flat-footedness.
I'm really interested to watch your bug hunting series, dude.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be really interesting. Yeah, see, you called it. You said if I didn't rock him, he'd come out and do the same thing.
Now do it.
Now do it.
Now try
Okay.
to fucking rock him and see if you can take him out in 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
If you can't drop him in 2.5 minutes, I'll be shocked.
Let my stamina come back here.
Passed out. Why sit in there and throw punches?
It's completely busted.
Let my stamina come back here. Yeah, I can't
Look
wait.
at the red. It won't go past that certain. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
It's uppercuts that really do it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you just tear fucking career mode apart.
Okay, here goes. Here goes. Come on. Get him up. Get him up. There we go.
Canelo just got clipped.
Look at that, dude. Look at that. See?
It's like impossible to take
See?
it out.
See? Now
Is he
what's he
gonna-
doing? Is he gonna do anything?
No, I think it's still messed up.
They score with that left hand.
Yeah, still messed up. But he'll walk the round out. He'll walk the round out. He'll survive.
Like, imagine if day one career mode and this happens.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters.
One more.
Why
There.
aren't they more cautious? And it appears the
Its blocking is always like picture perfect when it. Ah! See?
2 minutes and 50 seconds and you couldn't drop it. And then it comes back like a machine. And flashes you, runs in.
Oh, I didn't block that.
Oh, Skynet's the best.
I'm telling you, like, this is purposeful. I can't wait to see career mode come out, dude.
Steel City can't claim that that's AI strategy because it does the same thing every time.
Every time. Especially on Canelo. And I've proven it works on other fighters, too.
Now he's just going to come out like a madman.
Okay, so Daniel Jacobs, 100% able to be used online. A 100% good pick into what's popular right now, being the shorter fighters in the middleweight division. Definitely rate him high. He's got good traits. He's good on his feet. He's fast. His blocking is good. And he's got good pop in his punches. That's really all you need to know about Daniel Jacobs.
Okay, be cautious here. AI's going to try to finish you with 60% health. See, his head's not going down. They just hide it.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
A tip I have for new players is because you always get started off on red side, and in prize fights they're always red side, make sure you do your own blue side training because you will develop a weakness for the side you don't play on the most. And that's why I do this middleweight training camp in blue, because it's my side that I'm naturally weakest on. So it's me forcing myself to get better on my weakest side. Need to make sure we're staying away from his body shots here. Let's make sure we're taking the center of the ring. Caught him with a couple big shots there.
I feel like we're due for a 360 here.
Right? I'll be shocked if we don't get one.
I thought that was going to be it there.
You make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The other advantage of a really tall fighter like this is you can lead with a lead uppercut, and it's almost like an upward facing jab. Like a jab that comes up from down below, you know what I mean? Like that?
Yeah.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
I think we countered him there, right?
Yeah, that was you. You just put him in the red.
Okay, that was a good round. Okay, we're at 39%. He's at 65. This is like I've said many times before. When you've got that 20-plus difference in stamina, it is rough. It is super rough against Canelo, too, with his perks. It's like 1-2 shots, you'll go red rocked. So we got a couple rounds here where we need to make sure we're trying to drag him down closer to us with his stamina.
With his health at 56%, you could KO him.
Yeah,
One KO him right here.
that's the thing. If you get the head health low enough,
He's going to drop.
if you're low in stamina, but you've got his head health low enough, it can help because you can still knock him out.
He's just loading up those body shots.
Yeah, it went red, I think, didn't it? I wasn't looking.
Be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics.
Just be really sneaky this round.
It's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Yeah, I really like Daniel Jacobs. His blocking, his jab is strong, his weaving, his footwork.
What would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? Good counter
There we
punch
go.
from both these
Got him with a good shot there.
And he just misses
Sneak a little
that
uppercut
jab.
in. Want to be using a lot of uppercuts when he's targeting our body because if he leans in, that uppercut is going to meet him.
Tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill.
And against a shorter fighter, it's always a good punch to throw, but especially against someone who's going to target your body. See, we've got him orange because we're targeting his head with uppercuts, and he's shorter than us, and pretty much everything he does is slightly leaning into us.
Possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to.
Okay, our body's somewhat recovered.
You just got to put in the get.
Let's get back to the center of the ring here. Don't ever let someone keep you on the ropes. It's okay to move and be mobile, but you've got to get back to the center of that ring.
Very close round with 10 seconds.
I think he got us there, or we got him. I don't know.
Well, your head is red.
Yeah. Even though he was hitting me in the body, I thought, wasn't he?
He cracked you with a couple headshots.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Amazing for a guy with only 52% health.
Right? Didn't I not hurt him that round?
Yeah, you countered him a lot.
Yeah, but he was at 52, wasn't he?
No, he was at 56.
Oh, okay.
He lost 4%.
Yeah, see, even gassed out, Daniel Jacobs does good damage.
Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
There was a good counter.
Yeah, his range and height make him really good for countering short fighters. That's why I would say he's good for online, because he's going to wreck Canelo and Sugar Ray Robinson, or Leonard. Who is it?
Robinson.
Yeah.
It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter has
I'm going to be really curious to see my blocking numbers this fight. And counters.
The counters will be ridiculous.
Yeah. See, those uppercuts do good work on a short fighter when you're taller.
We've seen in the past in this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've
Got him swinging at flies now.
strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power.
Okay, we got him on the ropes now.
Good punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice counter shot with the right hand.
Pretty much keeping him orange constantly, but I don't think we're going to have it to get him below that. Unless we really catch him with something.
Finding a second win.
He'd have to lean into like a really big uppercut.
Needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Nice off.
Just with the amount of
There.
counters you've hit him with, I'm surprised he hasn't gone down yet.
I'm shocked too. It's been one after the other after the other. There, red.
You don't want to trade shots. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get him down. Okay.
Let's talk about Alvarez.
46% health. So a 6% damage.
His stamina is higher than his health.
57%. He's still a big threat to us. Too big of a gap. But you can see that's 6% damage plus the 3 he recovered. So that's 9% damage Daniel Jacobs can do when he's gassed. So he's definitely got lots of power on his punches.
Let's see if we can turn it around here.
I would really like to see him against someone other than Canelo and see how good his traits work.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters.
Oh, I should have held that. I didn't hold it. I flicked up. I thought it was coming head, but
Oh. He's still dangerous.
like when you're this low in stamina and they have that big of an advantage, it only takes one little mistake, especially against someone like Canelo.
Draws first blood type. That's what you've got to look at. If you get and you
Okay, our body's recovered, but I think it was our head, wasn't it?
Yeah.
confident,
Okay, we got him red.
Beautiful counter shot.
Got him with a counter uppercut there.
Nice
Oh.
counter. Some nice
Double orange.
exchanges from both men in this round.
Oh shit.
Redhead.
Gotta be careful here.
This trading camp.
This is where the AI really likes to come on and drop you in the 11th and 12th round.
Have to be off the charts.
When it knows it's lost, it will go all out.
Yeah. That's when you see the 360s and shit, and just weird things.
Oh, I got dropped in a fight with 30 seconds left in the fight that I was winning.
Coming back to life now. Starting to land some punches.
Whoa.
Punch counter.
Okay, how did that not
Whoa,
drop him? Did you see
whoa.
that?
That was a weird kind of glitch.
That's a clip there.
That was a weird series of glitches. Those 3 punches should have dropped.
Yeah, right.
At 46%.
And it
health.
led
Come
with a
on.
counter, I think.
Come on. It's getting ridiculous.
That'll be a clip to make right there.
I've KO'd him with more health than he has right now.
Yeah.
This is weird. 41% health?
Yeah, and that
Wow.
didn't drop him. I'm shocked. It's got to be because his traits. That's the only thing saving him. So we got about 2 more rounds. 1 more, really. 1.5 before his stamina's... Oh, we're already at the end of the round. Or the end of the fight. So we're going to have to be careful right to the end because he's going to have that stamina advantage all the way right to the end of the fight here.
Man, he's taking enough headshots to put him back into kindergarten.
Oh, that'd be a good web series. Canelo in kindergarten. How do you spell clenbuterol?
It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are.
The camera just points over to him, and he's just got a drool cup attached to his chin. He's
Yeah.
like,
Buterol.
Buterol.
I like buterol.
Kids are all like, yay!
Yeah.
Buterol!
by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Oh, I'm just so pooched here. Like, look at that. His blocking is so good, and his footwork is fast.
Great counter right hand there. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Yeah, I would put Daniel Jacobs at a high tier list for online play. I would honestly use him. Oh,
How did he not go down?
I missed it. I missed it by like a cat's whisker, dude. There, that should have put him down.
Right at 41% health, that should have buried him. Like, they should have thrown in the towel at that point.
They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown.
40 seconds.
The strength they have, the speed they have. and
Oh.
the knockout punch.
There.
They want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
See, he went chipmunk mode there. Did you see that? Ah.
Wow, that was close.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds.
I don't think I'm going to get him.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He didn't drop him.
Put a good beating on him.
Not at once.
Let's see these stats.
Yeah, the counters.
Look at the size of him compared to Canelo.
Yeah, but is he big for that class
Division.
he's
Yeah,
in?
he's big.
He's big?
He's like George Groves big. 47%. 124 blocks, 44 counters.
44 counters.
85, 90, 90, 89, 81, 20 took the round off, 99, 75, 81, 93, 87, 79. So I've basically got my mental capabilities able to know that I, like, just by instinct, that I'm under 100 punches around. You know what I mean? But when flat-footed mode comes out, I feel like we're going to have to even reduce that more.
Go back to the totals. I thought you landed more than that.
Yeah, only 35%
That
uppercuts.
seems a little low.
Look at his
but
headshots.
He did throw a
CPU,
lot of uppercuts.
29%. That's so low. Like, he was only at 36% accuracy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so I definitely rate Daniel Jacobs high tier for online play. Give him a try. Get used to his range, and you'll really enjoy the way he can keep shorter fighters like Canelo at bay. All right, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it for today.